ooh, it's not a real geyser, it still would erupt without us adding the surfactant. It has a cycle of somewhere between 24 to 72 hours, so very slowly that very hot water from below would heat that cooler water above till the pressure equalised naturally and up would come the geyser. So by using the surfactant we just get to time it nicely and everyone gets to see it. Now it is quite hard to tell how long it takes for the main eruption after we add it. It can be about 1 minute or it can be about 10 minutes, so I vary my speech accordingly and run away if I have to. I'll still try and talk quite slowly and clearly because we have quite a few Australians in the audience today and we want to make sure you guys all understand. We love you really. As long as we beat you in the World Cup, that is. Now, so the geyser was first discovered in the late 1800s by prisoners from New Zealand's first open prison farm, which was based just over here on my right. The prisoners were employed clearing the local land for forestry, and also with upkeep of local paths and roads. So as you can imagine, that was a fairly dirty job, so the prisoners would come down here and wash their clothes and themselves in the hot pools and hot streams around here. In those days, the geyser cone was a lot lower. It's about this sort of height, so it was like a small hot spring in among the rocks. So the prisoners put in their clothes, added the soap, and much to their surprise, they sparked an eruption. Their clothes shot skywards, and they all scrambled off into the bush here. When they finally got back here, they thought they'd have a bit more fun with the geyser and increase the pressure, so they added the basic rocks around here, and over the last 100 years, the silica that's in the water beneath us has coated those rocks and given us the distinctive cinder cone shape. The geyser is named after Lady Constance Knox. She was the daughter of the then Governor of New Zealand, Lord Ranfurly. He was down visiting the prison in 1903, and Lady Knox came down here, christened the geyser, and soaked it herself. It's been soaked daily now since the 1930s, so the last 80 or so years, and is still playing as strong now as it did then. The geyser normally plays for anything between about 15 minutes to about an hour. Lately it's been sort of about an hour and a half, but the initial eruption is normally the highest and strongest. So hopefully today a good 10 to 15 metres, so then dies down but continues playing at varying heights for that next hour or so. We do have a bit of a wind swirling around today. It looks like it's going to blow the geyser into this little group of people over here. Don't panic, the water's quite cool by the time it gets to you, but with a slightly soapy feel. If you have any questions about the geyser, please ask myself or any of us back at the Visitor Centre. We're very happy to answer your questions. A word of caution, when you do go back to the thermal reserve, please make sure you stay on the pathways. And that's about it. I'm going to run away. I hope you enjoy the geyser and the rest of your holidays. Thank you.
Bubbles.